потихеньку, не лишаючи слідів, притискаючись близенько, гурми швидів, очих снів. Говорили, гомоніли і ходили до води, а на ранок на світанку було чутно голоси.
Привіт, YouTube, це Момо YouTube channel, де я розповідаю своїх відвертієдонки про талановитих музикантів з усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, що новини пабліка, що ви не будете здрасте новини зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу, де підписуйтесь, де відкривайте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next reaction has a soft spot in my heart. I absolutely adore her and what she brings to the table. She is a lovely flower. She really is. I'm talking about BeAtriS. Now, she has uploaded a song called VODO back in June the 1st, and it had incredible amount of attention, which I'm going to read out for you, which is put into the description page. It says here, VODO today, on the last day of the summer, I present a video for the Light and Driving song, VODO. This track was released on the 1st of June 2023 and has already received more than 20 radio stations and entered long list of Ukrainian compilation songs. Filming location is a village in Lumshori, a Transcarpathian region where the spring waters and waterfall are incredibly beautiful. Now, I love the settings where you place and the various places that you have gone. You have really made it you should be coming to like a travel advisor, the places where you've gone. And that's you've got the same kind of thought process of when we want to go on holiday. We want to see nature at its finest. I love nature. I love going out and seeing. For me, if I'm going to any country, it's got to be away from the city. Everybody goes to, there's plenty of cities in London. Why am I going away on holiday to visit another city? Even though, yeah, it's warranted, but I spend less time in city, but more time in the outback, in the forest, in the greenery, in the mountains. And I love to see that stuff. And I love to camp out and those stuff, minus the wildlife. If there's a bear, then obviously I'm not going, or wolves or anything like that, or snakes. Things like that. Yeah, I take a wide berth. But as in, that's just chilling with, eating from the land and all that element. I just love that. Drinking from the river. It's just a beautiful feeling. And I just believe that being more entwined with that and in tune with that, it just lets out the better in your body. It really, really does. So I'm really intrigued, not only in the lyrical contents, which is not there, unfortunately. Beatrice, can you put the lyrical contents on your next song, please, if you don't mind? Uncle Momo's asking. But what I'm intrigued to find is the feeling of what she's leaving with in these amazing locations. Now, Indonesia does it for me. The locations in Indonesia is absolutely breathtaking. And I get that same feeling from Ukraine in various parts of their country. I didn't know there was desert. I didn't know desert, So, and when I saw about the forest and land was when I was reacting to Onika. Onika introduced me to the forest and the vegetation. Then it was the Habrika as well. I was like, wow, And now I'm seeing Beatrice show me a lovely place. I can't remember the name. Lumshori. That's something that I've got to check out. I did do 2 reactions on VD where a drone is just showing everywhere of Ukraine. That was absolutely freaking amazing and blew my mind away with the locations and the beautiful settings. So look, I want to see how Beatrice is going to be using that in her music and how blended she is in the nature aspect. She's already wearing outfits that's suited to the forestry. So we'll see how the music is as well. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Hats off to the person who's the film editor.
потихеньку, не лишаючи слідів, притискаючись близенько, гурмиш видів, очих снів. Говорили, гомоніли і ходили до води, а на ранок на світанку було чутно голоси. Ой, водо, водо, бистрая водо, даруй мені вроду, як криштальну воду.
I like it.
Ой, водо, водо, бистрая водо, аби була врода, як криштальна вода.
Як криштальна вода. I love the traditional instruments you're putting into this. You got a tremendous strong voice, you know that.
Світлі очі завжди хочуть життєдайної краси, промінь світла зірку ночі, блиск ранкової роси, і туманити туманом і змивати все
You're going for the Eurovision this year, aren't you?
Туманити туманом і багато чого ще. Ой, водо, водо, бистрая водо, даруй мені вроду, як криштальну воду.
Як криштальна вода.
Бистрая
I love that
вода,
set.
аби була врода, як криштальна вода.
You should definitely go for the Eurovision Song Contest. I'd be very upset if you don't. And I'd like to see you in films as well. I'd be very upset if you don't. So that was BeAtriS with Voodoo. What a lovely setting. I would love if there was more of that location, you know, that rather than you standing in the river and standing in one position, that you was actually walking about and the camera was following in the amazing various settings. It was almost like, okay, this spot right here is a perfect spot to do all the recording. It's as fairy tale it was. The location was very fairy tale. But I'm sure that there was more places in that area which was just as magical as that position there. And like I said, even though it's a lovely, amazing video, there's no critics about how, you know, I'm not going to make any critic about it, because it was lovely, perfect. I loved it. But I'm saying for that one position, for that amazing amount of space, and how only having that and only using that one position, it's like, why? I don't understand that. But you know, it's at the end of it, it's amazing. I love the song behind it as well. It was almost like, yes, if you took away the beach, you would have had a lovely amount of that Carpathian element, which, you know, you was in the land of Carpathian. So it was nice about that kind of folky element. The beat brought it into a modern kind of, a modern lighting. So you can hear, even though it's catering for the patriotic Ukrainians, but it's also got that modern twist to it as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, every Ukrainian is very patriotic, but I'm talking about the ones that are really into their folk music, that's really into their the white cry, or the white noise, or whatever you want to call it. They will look at that and think, And I said before, you better get your ass onto the Eurovision. Mamaja, and I'm talking to the mum stroke manager, Mamaja, please let BeAtriS go for the Eurovision, and also get her into films, man. She is so photogenic. I've seen the amount of the amazing photos that you have done, professional photos, and the different outfits and the different settings and everything else. You're very photogenic, and there is a space for you, certainly into entertainment, in the entertainment industry, and it doesn't only lie with just you being an artist or a songwriter. There's much more to you. I can see you in films and in soaps and stuff. So you know, I please double into that. You're absolutely amazingly beautiful, and there is I'm so surprised that's 321 subscribers on your channel, and this song, even though it was premiered about 4 hours ago, even though I'm going to upload it tomorrow, that is only gathered in those space of 4 hours 103 views, because you are much more than that. You really, really are. And I'm with you every step of the way, to be fair, in your journey, in your growth, and any way that every song that you're going to bring out, I will react to it, because I want you to do well in life. Period. Because you deserve it. I love what you are doing. You're an amazing artist. And I said that. Uncle Momo. Until next time, I salute you. Boom.
Аби була врода.